Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus May 5, 2023. Watch for exaggeration and obsessiveness. You could be fired up about a matter and desirous of having your opinion not only known but adopted as well. This may not go over well today. With Mars under strain, just when you think you've gotten through a task, something reminds you otherwise. Watch for some defensiveness or a tendency to want to prove something. Getting to a compromise and balance may very well be exhausting but ultimately worthwhile. Pushing too hard for answers can lead to undue stress. Your best strategy is to make yourself perfectly clear without sounding too businesslike or arrogant. In the long run, more pain and frustration come from a lack of clarity. Once over a small hump, you'll be most enterprising. As soon as you wake up today, you may wish you were able to hide under your covers. In fact, you may feel somewhat foggy, insecure, or even hungover both today and tomorrow. This is because Venus, the planet of love and joy, is now partying a bit too hard in your zodiac sign. She will become intoxicated side by side with Neptune, the planet of delusion. This ensures that everyone will be feeling off, but you most of all. Don't let a distorted view of your relationships give you anxiety today. If something pops up that makes you emotional, let it go for the present moment. Go after your dreams. You may feel challenged by the universe today when trying to make the most of your passion projects and aspirations when the moon in Libra opposes Chiron in Aries. Going after your creative opportunities is not easy, so you will need to find your inner courage to make the most of your passion projects. Try not to let any issues surrounding the financial security of your aspirations get in the way, since the moon will also square Mars in Cancer. Instead, use the square to feel more confident about the value of your ventures. While Pluto's retrograde turn 2 days ago means that the planet of change and revolution is on his way back to your financial sector, that is still nearly 6 weeks away. However, while Mars will be gone from your income sector by then, he is using this to fuel a sense of urgency, as he fights to make the most of the remaining time when all the focus is on the income side of the financial fence. The aspect of the day gives you needed assistance with the burden you carry about how it's all going to come together. The planets take the pressure off and say, just watch. That's what you must try to do this month. Just watch as life unfolds as effortlessly as it always has when you stay out of the way, that is. Do your part by eating right and exercising at least 3 times a week. Then let the celestial atmosphere work its magic. Don't be surprised if you have a bad case of itchy feet today. With the presence of your own vibration in the air, you are bound to feel more than ready for something new and exciting. Nothing will appeal more than an adventure today, especially if it has been a while since you had one. If you can, take a trip of some kind. Traveling to a different environment might be the perfect way for you to satisfy that curious spirit of yours. In the lead up to the moon's return to your work sector tomorrow, this is an important point in any month for having your antennas up while keeping an open mind. Even more so this month, with the moon returning as an eclipsing full moon that will act as a wild card across the income, work and career fronts. It helps that there is a heavy focus on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence today. In the long run, this is also helping to create some boundaries when it comes to a balance between work and play. The moon's only visit to your romantic sector while Venus is in Gemini puts them at a friendly aspect today, amplifying the impact of these romantically charged lunar vibes and the influence that the planet of love is having on matters of the heart. One of the most romantically charged days of the year is begging to be embraced, no matter how busy you are. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever experienced a sudden mood swing that left you feeling confused and disoriented? If so, you're not alone. Mood swings can happen without warning and can leave you feeling overly sensitive for the rest of the day. When this happens, it's important to take it easy on yourself and give yourself the time and space you need to process your emotions. One way to help stabilize your emotions is through relaxation and meditation. These practices can help you to calm your mind and center yourself, making it easier to manage any sudden changes in your mood. If you need to release your emotions, watching a movie that makes you cry can be therapeutic. Allowing yourself to cry and let it all out can be a healthy way to process your feelings and move forward. It's important to be mindful of your behavior when you're feeling overly sensitive. You may be tempted to show off or act in ways that are unjustified. If you find yourself in a position of power, resist the temptation to abuse it. Instead, behave with integrity and admit to any mistakes you may have made. This will earn you respect and admiration from others. If you're in need of money to invest in new projects, now is a good time to move forward with your plans. Circumstances are favorable, and you're likely to make good choices. Your friends can be a great source of advice, but make sure to use your own judgment as well. If you want to make a purchase, you can do so confidently, without fear of being misled by sales staff. Trust yourself to make the right decision. Today, the moon will leave your financial sector, and this will bring benefits to both sides of the financial fence. Not only will it leave you with a better understanding of your financial situation, but it will also fuel your financial instincts and imagination. This departure will also relieve the pressure on the planets in your income sector. With Jupiter just 12 days away from leaving, any financial tension you've been feeling will be turned into motivation. It's important to recognize the impact of your mood swings on those around you. Taking out your anger on loved ones can create unnecessary upsets in your relationships. Instead of blaming others, take some time to examine your feelings and work on improving your attitude. Setting aside some quiet time can help you restore your emotional well-being. The recent departure of the moon from your career sector will leave you with a wealth of professional instincts and imagination. This visit, coupled with Venus's presence in your work sector and Pluto's retrograde in your income sector, has provided you with valuable insights that will impact your life for weeks, if not months, to come. If you're not feeling your best, be gentle with yourself. If your health is compromised, don't push yourself too hard with exercise. It's important to recognize your limits and think about how you can improve your lifestyle and develop a healthier outlook. Remember that taking care of yourself and your emotional and financial well-being is crucial to living a fulfilling life. So take the time you need to nourish yourself, and you'll reap the benefits in the long run.